He got more than me.
It's not fair.
You love him more than you love me.
Why does she always get to go first?
It's my turn.
Get out of my room!
If you think your family is dysfunctional, imagine having 12 siblings, 10 half-brothers, a half-sister, and 1 full brother. Our family is complex. Perhaps a family tree would help. Yes, you read that right. My dad had 2 wives and 2 concubines, all at the same time. It's a pretty long and complicated story. Suffice to say, boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, boy ends up tricked into marrying girl's sister. Yeah, like I said, it's complicated. A good read. You should check that out too. But back to me. I was Dad's favorite. No, really, it's true. I was the oldest of my mom's 2 sons. Rachel, my mom, was Jacob's favorite wife. He loved her first and most, but he married her second. She wasn't able to have kids for a while, so 10 of my brothers were born before me. Back in my day, the oldest son was given special honor in the family. He got special privileges and would be acknowledged as the principal heir. Even though I was one of the youngest sons, I still got special treatment from my dad. I was given different jobs than my brothers and even received a really fancy robe. I was kind of treated like the heir apparent instead of my oldest brother Reuben. Dad playing favorites didn't help keep the family peace. My brothers were pretty annoyed with the robe and special treatment, and then I started having dreams. The dreams are so exciting I couldn't wait to share them with them. Maybe I should have kept them to myself, though. The dreams did make me seem pretty important, and I thought they were jealous before the dreams. So one day I traveled to check on my brothers. I barely had time to say hi before they grabbed me and shoved me in a pit. Now on the plus side, they didn't end up killing me. They just sold me and I was off to Egypt. I was bought by Potiphar, Pharaoh's chief steward. I was successful there. I became his personal attendant and was put in charge of the household. God was with me and blessed Potiphar's household in turn. Things were going really well until, well, let's just say there was a misunderstanding involving Potiphar's wife. It's not what you're thinking. No, really. But she ended up with my robe, and that didn't look so good. Again with the robe. Back into a pit I went. An Egyptian prison, to be specific. First my brothers scheme against me, and then I'm sold into slavery in Egypt. Now prison! How much lower can I go? But it could have been worse. God was with me there, and I found favor with the chief jailer. Even in prison, I was successful. Remember how I mentioned dreams earlier? It turns out, thanks to God, I was able to interpret dreams, not just have them. I helped a couple of my fellow prisoners understand their dreams. One of those prisoners was released and restored to his role as Pharaoh's chief cupbearer. I asked him to put in a good word with Pharaoh in hopes that I would gain my freedom too. So I waited, and waited, and waited. All I could think was, is this God's plan for me? Couldn't God be a little more obvious about his plan? Can any good come from the harm I have suffered? What about those dreams I had? Can the fabric of my family be restored? Will I ever return to Canaan?